Welcome to the UNPAF. Those who promote peace have joy. King Solomon David. The United Nations, UN, was established on October 24, 1945, with the signing of the United Nations Charter by 51 founding member countries. Born from the devastation of World War II, the UN's primary goal was to foster international cooperation to prevent another such global conflict. 51 nations committed themselves to principles of maintaining international peace and security, respecting sovereign equality of all members, and ensuring non-interference in the domestic affairs of states. Over the years, the UN expanded its reach and mission, including 193 member states and creating specialized agencies to address global issues such as health, education, poverty, and climate change. The complex structure of the UN, including bodies like the General Assembly, Security Council, and the International Court of Justice, allows for comprehensive engagement with multifaceted international matters. Its evolution from a peace-centric institution to an organization addressing nearly every aspect of global governance illustrates the UN's mission's adaptability and scope. The UN's expansion and the continuing addition of new member states represent the global community's faith in the principles and ideals that the United Nations embodies. It stands as a symbol of shared responsibility and unity among nations, continually adapting to the changing dynamics of the international. As the world's most significant international organization, the UN continues to be a platform for collective action where member states collaborate to solve global challenges, enhance international law, promote human rights, and work towards a more just and equitable world. The United Nations was established with the primary purpose of promoting international peace and security. Its objectives are multifaceted and include: 1. Maintaining international peace and security. The UN works to prevent conflicts and provide peacekeeping forces to areas of unrest. 2. Promoting human rights. Upholding the dignity and worth of every individual, the UN has played a vital role in codifying international human rights laws. 3. Fostering social and economic development. The UN strives to promote development through its various agencies, particularly in underdeveloped and developing countries. 4. Coordinating international cooperation. The UN is a platform for dialogue among its 193 member states, facilitating negotiation and collaboration. 5. Humanitarian aid. The UN provides aid in emergencies like natural disasters or conflicts through various humanitarian agencies. The establishment. The establishment of the United Nations was a complex process that involved planning, negotiations, and agreements between various nations. Key milestones include the Atlantic Charter, 1941, a joint declaration between the United States and Great Britain, setting out common principles for the post-war order. Dumbarton Oaks Conference, 1944, delegates from the Soviet Union, the United Kingdom, the United States, and China met to draft the UN Charter's initial proposals. San Francisco Conference, 1945, a conference involving delegates from 50 allied nations to draft and sign the United Nations Charter. Ratification of the Charter. The UN Charter came into force on October 24, 1945, after being ratified by the 5 permanent members of the Security Council and a majority of other signatory states. The principles. The UN's work is guided by key principles outlined in its charter, such as sovereign equality of member states. All members have equal rights and obligations. Non-interference in domestic affairs. The UN cannot intervene in matters within a state's domestic jurisdiction. Peaceful settlement of disputes. The UN encourages resolving international conflicts through peaceful means. Collective security. The UN takes collective measures to maintain or restore peace and security. Conclusion. The United Nations represents a global endeavor to create a world where peace, justice, and human dignity prevail. Understanding its purpose and establishment helps to appreciate the complex nature of international relations and the continual efforts to build a better global community. It's a testament to humanity's collective will to learn from the past and strive for a more harmonious future. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. Albert Einstein. The 6 organs of the United Nations. The United Nations consists of 6 main organs, each having specific functions and responsibilities. What are these organs? The General Assembly is the main deliberative, policymaking, and representative organ of the UN. It includes all 193 member states and provides a unique forum for multilateral discussion of international issues, including peace and security. Each member state has one vote, and most decisions are made by simple majority or two-thirds majority, depending on the issue. 2. The Security Council is tasked with maintaining international peace and security. It comprises 15 members, including 5 permanent members: China, France, the Russian Federation, the United Kingdom, and the United States, and 10 non-permanent members elected for 2 years. The Security Council can take decisive measures, such as imposing sanctions or authorizing military action, and its decisions are binding on all member states. 3. The International Court of Justice, ICJ, is the principal judicial organ of the United Nations. Located in The Hague, Netherlands, the ICJ settles legal disputes between states according to international law and gives advisory opinions on legal questions referred to it by authorized UN organs and specialized agencies. It consists of 15 judges elected to 9-year terms. 4. The Secretariat is responsible for the organization's day-to-day work, administering various programs and policies. Led by the Secretary-General, the highest-ranking official of the UN, the Secretariat's duties range from administering peacekeeping missions to mediating international disputes, coordinating humanitarian relief efforts, and overseeing economic and social development programs. 5. The Economic and Social Council, ECOSOC, is the central platform for reflection, debate, and innovative thinking on sustainable development. It is responsible for promoting international economic and social cooperation and development. ECOSOC has 54 members and coordinates the work of the 14 UN specialized agencies, 10 functional commissions, and 5 regional commissions. 6. The Trusteeship Council was established to oversee the administration of trust territories and ensure that the interests of their inhabitants were protected. Its mission was to ensure that trust territories were prepared for self-government. With the independence of Palau, the last remaining trust territory, in 1994, the Trusteeship Council suspended its operation, having fulfilled its mission. Together, these 6 organs cover the vast range of the UN's activities and provide a coordinated approach to international governance, peacekeeping, justice, development, and human rights. They symbolize the UN's commitment to fostering cooperation and maintaining peace in an increasingly interconnected world. Peace is a daily, a weekly, a monthly process, gradually changing opinions, slowly eroding old barriers, quietly building new structures. John F. Kennedy. The UN Peace Ambassador Foundation for Building a World of Harmony. A vision for peace and cooperation in a world often marred by conflicts and divisions, there exists a profound vision. A vision that transcends borders and cultural differences. This vision seeks to foster a world of harmony, understanding, and cooperation. This vision aspires to see conflicts resolved through peaceful means and respectful dialogue, ultimately paving the way for a more compassionate and tolerant global society. The vision, the core of this vision lies in the belief that humanity can rise above its differences, learn from its past, and actively work toward a future where harmony prevails. It envisions a world where every individual, community, and nation understands and embraces their role in creating lasting peace. It acknowledges that differences exist but encourages societies to accept them gracefully and, more importantly, to cherish shared values that unite them. The role of global society. In this vision, global society plays a pivotal role. It serves as the stage upon where everyone's dream unfolds. Every participant, from the individual to the nation, understands the significance of their part in this grand endeavors. It calls for the recognition that our collective destinies are intertwined and that we must be willing to work together to create a world of harmony. The essence of this vision is not just an idealistic dream but a practical call to action. It entails a commitment to the principles of peace, understanding, and cooperation in people's daily lives worldwide. In our interactions, we prioritize respectful dialogue over divisive rhetoric, empathy over indifference, and cooperation over confrontation. Empowering ambassadors of peace. One of the cornerstones of this vision is the empowerment of ambassadors from diverse backgrounds and cultures. These ambassadors act as beacons of hope and understanding, illuminating the path towards a more harmonious world. They represent the diversity that is humanity's strength, showcasing how differences can coexist and even enrich our collective tapestry. These ambassadors work tirelessly to inspire nations to put aside their divisions, to transcend the boundaries that separate them, and to work together for the common good. They demonstrate that it is possible to find common ground even in the most complex of disputes, and that diplomacy and dialogue can always be preferred over conflict and discord. There is no path to peace. Peace is the path. Mahatma Gandhi. The path forward. The realization of this vision is a collaborative endeavor. It requires collaboration on a global scale. It necessitates political and grassroots leaders who are willing to champion the cause of peace and cooperation. It demands educational institutions that teach the values of tolerance, empathy, and understanding. It requires civil society to rise as a force that holds governments accountable for their actions and policies that impact global harmony. The vision to foster a world of harmony, understanding, and cooperation is not just a lofty goal. It is a necessity for the survival and prosperity of humanity. This vision urges us to recognize our common humanity and work together to build a future where conflicts are resolved peacefully, differences are accepted, and shared values bind us all. This vision beckons us to be ambassadors of peace, lighting the way for a more compassionate and tolerant world. United Nations Peace Ambassador Foundation. Towards building a world of peace and human rights, peace begins with a smile. Mother Teresa. The United Nations Peace Ambassador Foundation, UNPAF, is a dynamic and forward-thinking organization committed to advancing peace, security, and human rights on a global scale. Rooted in the principles of the United Nations, UNPAF has dedicated itself to actively promoting these values through a multifaceted approach, which includes the selection, training, and deployment of skilled peace ambassadors worldwide. By collaborating with governments, non-governmental organizations, NGOs, and communities, UNPAF strives to make a tangible difference by providing education, mediation, and conflict resolution services. The mission and vision of UNPAF is to cultivate a world where peace, security, and human rights prevail as fundamental principles of human existence. The Foundation envisions a globe where conflicts are resolved through dialogue and mediation, individuals and communities are educated about their rights and responsibilities, and cooperation between governments and NGOs leads to lasting peace and prosperity. A key objective of UNPAF is the selection and training of peace ambassadors. UNPAF identifies and nurtures talented individuals passionate about peace and human rights. These peace ambassadors undergo rigorous training to equip them with the necessary skills, knowledge, and cultural sensitivity to operate effectively in diverse global contexts. Deployment worldwide. The Foundation deploys peace ambassadors to regions facing conflict, instability, or human rights violations. These ambassadors serve as intermediaries and catalysts for peaceful resolution, working closely with local stakeholders and communities to facilitate dialogue and reconciliation. Collaboration with governments. UNPAF collaborates with governments worldwide to promote peace and security through diplomacy and policy advocacy. The Foundation aims to influence international policy decisions prioritizing peace and human rights by engaging with state participants. Go partnerships. UNPAF actively engages with NGOs, both local and international, to pool resources, knowledge, and expertise in addressing complex humanitarian and human rights issues. These partnerships strengthen the Foundation's ability to make a lasting impact on the ground. Education initiatives. Education is a cornerstone of UNPAF's approach to building a peaceful world. The Foundation invests in educational programs that promote tolerance, diversity, and respect for human rights, empowering individuals and communities to become advocates for peace. Mediation and conflict resolution. UNPAF provides mediation and conflict resolution services to facilitate peaceful dialogue and resolve disputes. Trained peace ambassadors serve as neutral intermediaries, helping parties find common ground and work towards reconciliation. Impact and success stories. UNPAF has made a significant impact since its inception. By collaborating with governments, NGOs, and communities, the Foundation has successfully mediated conflicts, prevented violence, and contributed to the establishment of peace in various regions. Moreover, its educational initiatives have empowered countless individuals with knowledge about their rights and responsibilities, fostering a culture of peace and respect for human rights. Future goals. As UNPAF looks to the future, its goals remain firmly anchored in its mission and vision. The Foundation aims to expand its reach by training and deploying more peace ambassadors to conflict-prone areas, deepening its partnerships with governments and NGOs, and enhancing its educational programs to create a lasting legacy of peace, security, and human rights worldwide. The United Nations Peace Ambassador Foundation is a beacon of hope in a world often marred by conflict and human rights violations. By actively promoting peace, security, and human rights through the selection, training, and deployment of skilled peace ambassadors and collaborating with governments, NGOs, and communities, UNPAF plays a pivotal role in building a more peaceful and just world for all. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Jesus Christ. Mission. Indeed, the United Nations Peace Ambassador Foundation, UNPAF, recognizes that fostering relationships and understanding between various cultures and societies is at the heart of achieving sustainable peace. Through a hands-on approach, the Foundation is dedicated to making peace an abstract ideal and tangible reality for all. Advocacy. UNPAF understands that advocating for peace is essential for achieving its mission. The Foundation uses its influence and expertise to raise awareness about the importance of peace and human rights on local, national, and international platforms. By advocating for peaceful resolutions to conflicts and protecting human rights, UNPAF ensures that these issues are prioritized on the global agenda. Partnerships. Collaboration is key to UNPAF's strategy. The Foundation actively seeks partnerships with governments, NGOs, and community organizations. These partnerships are instrumental in creating a support network that can address complex issues more effectively. By working together, UNPAF and its partners can pool resources, share knowledge, and combine efforts to promote peace and security worldwide. Dedicated efforts. UNPAF's peace ambassadors are on the front lines of peace-building efforts. Their dedication and commitment to resolving conflicts and promoting human rights are crucial in achieving sustainable peace. These ambassadors engage directly with communities, facilitate dialogue, and work tirelessly to bridge gaps and build trust between conflicting parties. Their efforts are instrumental in preventing violence and fostering reconciliation. Values and principles of the United Nations. UNPAF aligns with the values and principles of the United Nations, such as respect for human rights, justice, equality, and international cooperation. By upholding and promoting these principles at all levels of society, the Foundation contributes to the broader mission of the UN to maintain international peace and security. In a world where conflicts can arise from misunderstandings, cultural differences, and the violation of human rights, UNPAF's hands-on approach is instrumental in creating lasting solutions. By actively fostering relationships and understanding between cultures and societies, the Foundation addresses the immediate causes of conflict and builds the foundations for a more peaceful and harmonious world. UNPAF's commitment to making peace tangible for all is a testament to the power of collective action and the enduring hope for a better future. The purpose of the United Nations Peace Ambassador Foundation, UNPAF, is not only to select, train, and deploy peace ambassadors but also to provide essential support for accredited educational and skills training. This support extends to a diverse range of individuals, including youth, parents, and community members who actively participate in servant leadership training programs. These programs equip individuals with the knowledge and skills to become authentically qualified UN peace ambassadors. This multifaceted approach is driven by a commitment to the Foundation's overarching mission and goals. Educational and skills training. UNPAF recognizes the importance of education and training as essential components of peace building. By offering accredited educational and skills training, the Foundation empowers aspiring peace ambassador applicants and candidates with the necessary tools and knowledge to excel in their roles. This training includes conflict resolution techniques, mediation skills, cultural sensitivity, and other competencies vital for effective peacekeeping and peace-building. Inclusivity and youth engagement. The Foundation places a strong emphasis on inclusivity, actively involving youth, parents, and community members in its training programs. By doing so, UNPAF acknowledges that peace is a collective responsibility and that individuals of all ages and backgrounds have a role to play in promoting and preserving peace. Engaging youth is especially crucial, as they represent society's future leaders and peacemakers. Servant leadership. UNPAF's focus on servant leadership is a testament to its commitment to nurturing ethical and compassionate leaders. This leadership style emphasizes selflessness, empathy, and a commitment to serving others. Peace ambassadors trained under this philosophy are not just diplomats but also compassionate individuals dedicated to improving the well-being of society, communities, and future generations. Peace projects and programs. The ultimate goal of UNPAF's educational and skills training is to produce peace ambassadors who can initiate, lead, and support peace projects and programs. These diverse initiatives may include conflict resolution workshops, community building projects, and educational programs promoting tolerance and understanding. By focusing on these initiatives, the Foundation actively improves society, fosters stronger communities, empowers youth, and ensures a brighter future for future generations. In summary, the United Nations Peace Ambassador Foundation's purpose is multifaceted, extending far beyond the mere appointment of peace ambassadors. It is a commitment to education, inclusivity, and cultivating servant leaders who can effect positive change in the world. By supporting education and skills training and fostering a sense of responsibility towards peace, UNPAF aims to create a world where the values of peace, compassion, and unity prevail, benefiting society, communities, youth, and future generations. The purpose. 1. Inner peace of individuals. The purpose here is to promote mental and emotional well-being among individuals. When people find inner peace, they can lead more fulfilling lives, make better decisions, and contribute positively to their communities. It also creates a ripple effect, as peaceful individuals are more likely to interact peacefully with others. 2. World peace campaigns. The purpose is to address global conflicts and promote peaceful resolutions. World peace campaigns aim to reduce violence, war, and oppression globally. Achieving world peace would lead to a more stable and prosperous world where people can thrive without fear of conflict and violence. 3. Multicultural, multinational, and multi-generational acceptance. This purpose centers around fostering a sense of unity and acceptance among diverse groups of people. We work towards a more inclusive and harmonious world by promoting acceptance and understanding among different cultures, nations, and generations. This can reduce discrimination, prejudice, and conflict based on differences. 4. Friendly relations. Building friendly relations between individuals, communities, and nations contributes to a more peaceful and interconnected world. The purpose is to replace hostility and distrust with cooperation and mutual respect. Friendly relations facilitate diplomacy, trade, and collaboration, leading to collective progress and prosperity. 5. Social enterprises. Social enterprises aim to address societal challenges while pursuing financial sustainability. By combining business principles with a commitment to social and environmental betterment, social enterprises aim to create positive impacts in education, healthcare, poverty alleviation, and environmental conservation. This purpose aligns with the broader goal of creating a more equitable and sustainable world. 6. Environmental-friendly initiatives. These initiatives aim to protect the environment, combat climate change, and ensure a sustainable planet for current and future generations. They include efforts to reduce pollution, conserve natural resources, and promote eco-conscious behavior. 7. Renewable energies and regenerative energies. Transitioning to renewable and regenerative energies is essential for reducing our reliance on fossil fuels, mitigating climate change, and promoting innovation in the energy sector. It also enhances energy security and contributes to long-term environmental sustainability. 8. Economic sustainability and quality of life. Economic sustainability ensures stable and prosperous economies while addressing income inequality and providing equitable access to opportunities and basic needs. This approach seeks to improve living standards, education, healthcare, and well-being. 9. Security, safety, dignity, decency, and equality. These principles are fundamental for protecting human rights, promoting social justice, and ensuring that individuals can live without fear, discrimination, or violence. They aim to create a society where everyone has equal opportunities and dignity. 10. Liberty and respect for personal freedoms. Liberty and personal freedoms are essential for individual autonomy and choice. They protect rights, privacy, and the rule of law while fostering a culture of tolerance, respect, and open dialogue. These interconnected principles provide a holistic framework for addressing society's complex challenges. We can work towards a more sustainable, equitable, and harmonious world by incorporating these principles into policies, practices, and personal values. If you want to make peace with your enemy, you have to work with your enemy. Then he becomes your partner. Nelson Mandela UNPAF trains peace ambassadors, principles of peace and conflict resolution, including historical examples, theories, and current events. Skill-building workshops. Organizing sessions on active listening, mediation, negotiation, and other vital skills. Cultural exchange programs. Allowing ambassadors to immerse in different cultures, fostering understanding and breaking down stereotypes. Real-world practice. Engaging them in actual conflict resolution scenarios, perhaps under the guidance of experienced mentors. Continuous learning. Encouraging them to attend conferences, read literature, and engage in discussions to stay updated. Networking opportunities. Introducing them to global peace-building communities to expand their connections and resources. Feedback and reflection. Regularly reviewing their activities, discussing successes and areas for improvement. Self-care and mental well-being. Training them in techniques to manage stress and avoid burnout, as peace-building can be emotionally taxing. Ethics and integrity workshops. Reinforcing the importance of maintaining high moral standards in their work. Simulation exercises. Simulating conflict situations to practice their skills in a controlled environment. Training should be continuous, allowing peace ambassadors to refine their skills, learn from their experiences, and stay updated with global changes. If you want to open the Peace Ambassador program to a wide range of participants under the UNPAF organization, including youth, adults, professionals, and business owners, you can process your application. Here's a suggested framework for determining who can apply. Eligibility criteria for peace ambassadors. Youth, typically considered to be individuals aged between 15 and 24. Adults, anyone above the age bracket defined for youth, with no upper age limit. Professionals, any individual employed in a particular profession, especially those that require specialized educational qualifications, e.g., lawyers, doctors, engineers. Business owners, entrepreneurs or individuals who own or co-own a business. Others, even if someone doesn't fall into the above categories, they can apply if they demonstrate a genuine interest in promoting peace. Other criteria: commitment to peace. An understanding and commitment to promoting peace, non-violence, and mutual respect in their community. Past experiences. Any prior experience in peace-related activities, projects, or organizations can be an added advantage but optional. Willingness to participate. The applicant should be willing to actively participate in the activities and programs organized by your organization. References. You can ask for references or recommendations depending on your organization's requirements. Special considerations for diversity and inclusion. Encourage applications from diverse backgrounds, genders, ethnicities, and other demographics to ensure a holistic community representation. Specific skills or talents. Depending on the programs and initiatives, UNPAF wants ambassadors with particular skills or talents, like public speaking, organizing events, etc. Peace is not merely a distant goal that we seek, but a means by which we arrive at that goal. Martin Luther King Jr. Application process. Formal application. Send your life profile CV to the UNPAF office or its designated peace ambassador. Write details about you, why you want to be the candidate, your motivations, experiences, and ideas for promoting peace. Interview. The designated peace ambassador may conduct interviews, either in person or virtually, to gauge your passion, commitment, and understanding of peace. Training. If selected, ambassadors might undergo a training process to familiarize them with the UNPAF organization's mission, vision, and programs. Remember, we keep the process open and inclusive while ensuring that selected peace ambassadors align with the UNPAF organization's mission and values. Such a code brings together values and practices that promote peace, understanding, and cooperation among various communities, nations, and individuals. Based on the roles and responsibilities of peace ambassadors and the values associated with peacebuilding, the following is a suggested code of conduct for peace ambassadors. Once selected, peace ambassadors should adhere to a code of conduct that emphasizes the values and principles of the UNPAF organization. The only real prison is fear, and the only real freedom is freedom from fear. Aung San Suu Kyi Peace Ambassador's Code of Conduct. A peace ambassador is an individual who actively promotes peace, understanding, and cooperation between individuals, communities, and nations. Here are the top characteristics of a peace ambassador. Empathy and compassion. Approach all interactions with a sense of empathy. Seek to understand others' perspectives and show genuine concern for their well-being. Ability to understand and share the feelings of others. This is foundational for effective communication and building bridges between diverse groups. Active listening. Strive to understand before seeking to be understood. Listening is the cornerstone of effective communication and understanding. Truly hearing and processing what others have to say, ensuring they feel understood and valued. Cultural sensitivity. Awareness and respect for cultural differences, understanding there's no one-size-fits-all approach to peacebuilding. Patience. Recognizing that change and understanding take time, especially in conflict situations. Mediation skills. The ability to facilitate dialogue and bring conflicting parties to a common ground. Resilience. Staying strong despite adversity, criticism, or setbacks and not getting discouraged. Strong ethics. Maintaining honesty, transparency, and integrity in all actions. Effective communication. Conveying ideas, setting expectations, and fostering dialogue without inflaming tensions. Conflict resolution abilities. Knowing techniques to de-escalate and navigate conflicts toward peaceful resolutions. Open-mindedness. Willingness to see things from various perspectives and adapt to new information. Inclusivity. Embracing diversity and ensuring all voices, particularly marginalized ones, are heard. Leadership. Inspiring others to pursue peace, leading by example, and mobilizing groups for collective action. Non-violent approach. Firm commitment to peaceful means, even when provoked. Networking abilities. Building relationships with other peace builders, organizations, and stakeholders. Educational skills. The capacity to teach others about peace, conflict resolution, and related topics. Critical thinking. Analyzing complex situations, recognizing underlying causes of conflicts, and strategizing solutions. Diplomacy. Respectfully and productively engaging with different parties, including potential adversaries. Humility. Recognizing one's limitations, seeking help when needed, and always being a learner. Awareness of current affairs. Being up to date with global and local issues and understanding their implications on peace. A genuine dedication to the cause of peace, going beyond mere lip service. Commitment to peace. Always prioritize non-violence and peace. Engage in actions that foster mutual understanding and collaboration, and avoid any behavior that may incite conflict or aggression. A genuine dedication to the cause of peace, going beyond mere lip service. Integrity and honesty. Be transparent in your intentions and actions. Always speak the truth, even when it's challenging or uncomfortable. Respect for diversity. Value and respect all individuals regardless of their race, religion, gender, nationality, age, disability, or socioeconomic status. Recognize that diversity is a strength. Neutrality. When mediating or facilitating dialogue between conflicting parties, remain impartial. Avoid taking sides and be aware of any personal biases. Collaboration and partnership. Work with other individuals, organizations, and communities to achieve sustainable peace. Recognize that you are part of a larger network of peace builders. Continuous learning. Commit to lifelong learning about peacebuilding, conflict resolution, and the diverse communities you work with. Stay updated with current events and research in the field. Sustainability. Think long-term. Implement solutions that address immediate concerns and promote lasting peace and stability. Accountability. Take responsibility for your actions and decisions. Be open to feedback and be willing to make amends when mistakes are made. Confidentiality. Respect the privacy of individuals and groups. Share information only when appropriate and with the concerned party's consent. Cultural sensitivity. Approach different cultures with an open mind and a willingness to learn. Respect cultural norms, traditions, and values. Self-care. Recognize that peacebuilding can be emotionally taxing. Ensure you take care of your mental, emotional, and physical well-being to remain effective in your role. Non-exploitation. Never take advantage of your position for personal gain. Avoid relationships or actions that could be perceived as exploiting or harming others. Promote dialogue. Always seek opportunities to facilitate open conversations between conflicting parties, helping them find common ground. www.unpaf.net. Peace is not something you wish for. It's something you make, something you do, something you are, and something you give away. John Lennon.